Hello again. I have one quest that I haven't yet finished in this area. I think I showed it in the previous video, the thug that I killed, or our character killed at the docks. So now I have to go to the captain of the guard captain to deliver the news. And it's somewhere over here. We'll see how we'll find our way over there. I'm not in the best of moods at the moment because I encountered some people today, so and that's a semi-joke, of course. Sometimes people can be pretty irritating. Of course, I can be irritating to other people as well sometimes. And I have nothing special planned for this play session. So we'll see how this goes. I'm just kind of testing the waters as well. Kind of interested in seeing how this goes. And right now I'm not as tired as yesterday. So maybe that plays a role in the language. I'm fixating on the language a lot here, but
this crown makes me look stupid. It sits on my ears. My ears are not my best feature.
I like the way your crown looks.
I heard squirrel, not crown.
Straighter, it'll fit perfectly on that perfect little head of yours.
Okay. Slightly negatively narcissistic person, it seems.
I heard there was a ruckus down at the docks. They say someone chewed up the grinder and spit him out. I'm guessing that someone was you.
Yes, I killed the leader of the Backstreet gang.
It's fantastic. The Backstreet gang will scatter to the wind without the grinder to hold them together. You've just made my job so much easier. I guess you made Wayrest safer too. Take care, friend.
Okay, so that quest line is finished. And we gained 1 fitness point. So what else? Should we go do some random boss in the world? Like there's one here. These are usually too difficult for me as a single character on my own. But usually there are, especially when this boss is next to this bigger town or city. I think there will be other players there too. Or at some point there will be other players, so it's manageable. And we'll get some stuff from it when we slay the boss. It's on an abandoned farm, so... And I don't know what kind of a beast or being it is.
Ingrid Van speaks highly of you. If you're high in her esteem, you're high in mine.
And fingers crossed. Let's hope this doesn't crash. It crashed previously when I tried to record. But we'll see. And still, I'm not trying to, I don't have any kind of a entertaining mask that I can put on. I don't seem to be able to do that, like fake excitement or something like that. But I am excited usually when I play this game, at times at least, so. But I cannot fake it, so it might come out, it might look boring or something to the viewers, I don't know. But at least I'm somewhat real in a way, so to speak. Not that there's really anyone there that can claim to be real or unreal. Nobody chooses those thoughts when they appear. Nobody chooses to fake or pretend either. Okay, the boss is pretty close. It's right over there. Or should be. I don't know if it's active at the moment. And I don't think I will attack it if there aren't any other players around. But well, there's one. Or maybe we can try.
Come to us, Garzugar. The way is open. The way is clear. Come to us, Garzugar. Bring us terror. Bring us fear. Come to us,
Okay,
Garzugar.
I'll try. We'll see how it goes.
You're too late. Garzugar comes.
Actually, I think we can deal with this. This is not too powerful. What? What level is this? What the fuck? No, what? Okay, that was way different. This is the main boss. It wasn't that previous one. Okay, I was wondering about that. So there is another player, one other player, so I mean, yeah, I think we can do this. Hit the bastard. In the so-called real world, this kind of talk like hit the bastard and all that kind of stuff, that would be projection. Kind of like holier than thou type of a thing. So, I mean, this is just role-playing from my part. And it's not taken seriously, it's not taken... Like, obviously there's nothing there, and so forth, but it's fun to roleplay. That's kind of the point of these kind of games. To immerse... Wow, this English, oh my god. To immerse in the action and in the world, while not actually, like, being totally sucked in. There's the awareness aspect or chitta aspect that knows that it's not totally real, or it's not real at all actually, but I mean knows that. There's the knowing of that. And the same can be in life in general, of course. Nothing that appears is stable and lasting and satisfying. Everything slips away. Nothing can be held on to indefinitely. Whoa, 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 I need, wait, I need something. Health. Woohoo! We made it. Dreamer's shield. I have many different Dreamer's objects now that I can use myself as well. Oh, it's actually, I don't know if it's just conditioning or what on my part, but I enjoy being alone a lot. Sometimes, yeah, there's the feeling of wanting to see other people, and a lot of the time it's kind of like okay, and sometimes it's sometimes it's very nice, but then also a lot of the time it's kind of annoying how people act. But I mean, it might be my own so-called shortcoming that I don't have the patience to deal with bullshit. Maybe it's not a shortcoming though. But usually when I'm alone, I enjoy my own company. I don't know if many people do actually like enjoy being with themselves, so to speak. For me, it has taken some time, maybe, to just somehow like be friendly when there's nothing specific going on. And it's not an expression of friendliness necessarily, but there's this overall feeling when I'm alone, to some degree at least,
Are you going up to the ruins?
of kind of like just like being a friend, but to no one specifically. What ruins? Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, let's go there. Afron's Hold. Let's see what quest we get from this one.
Your timing is impeccable. I'm on a critical mission for the Mages Guild, and I need assistance. These ruins contain a powerful relic, King Afron's sword. With all the chaos in this region, the ogres, these cultists, the sword is not safe.
So you're here to reclaim the sword?
You're smarter than you look. Yes, I need to bring King Afron's sword back to Wayrest. The supernal dreamers got here first, but it's actually a good thing. Their meddling awakened the spirits of this place, who killed every last one of them.
But now the spirits are blocking you?
Right again. Complicating matters further, King Afron's sword was shattered into 3 parts. Legend says it can only be reforged in King Afron's tomb. If you're brave enough to find the pieces and get them reforged, there will be a reward.
I'll get the sword.
I'm actually jealous, you know. I've always wanted to see the ruins of King Afron's hold. All the stories I've heard about the sword, the hold, the king himself. I'd go along, but I have no stomach for fighting the spirits of the dead.
Let's try persuasion. Surely you brought something in case of the ruins were haunted.
Smart and perceptive. I suppose this could be of use to you. There should be monuments in the ruins. Hold this holy symbol and pray at any of the monuments, and it should summon a fallen hero to fight at your side.
Okay, I won't ask any more questions. Let's go. What did I mean? I meant to say something else. I forgot. So the stuff, recover the blade, hilt, and the pommel. It should be outside, I think, from the looks of the locations on the map. Those items should be outside, outdoors. Oh yeah, I mean, also trauma. when there's no trauma going on, like no triggering of PTSD and stuff like that. People do have traumas and stuff. It's very chill. Even more so when compared to normal life before, when the traumas were not active. But they can still be triggered. And there are certain specific triggers for different types of traumas for different people. For me, it's banging the doors and making like noise around where I live. And then the flight or fight mechanism, it's like there's a life or death situation almost, like extremely high levels of stress get triggered and all that really fucking fun stuff. But right now it's not the case. But I can sympathize with anyone battling those same things or having to deal with those same things, but they come with life sometimes for some characters. And according to Buddhism, for example, it's due to karma, like past deeds. And karma is just reactivity and the sense of doership and activity that follows the sense of agency and the sense of doership. It doesn't mean that there is an actual doer there, but... And then the fruit of karma is called vipaka, at least in Pali language. In Theravada Buddhism, it's vipaka kamma. Vipaka means the fruit of karma, basically. So in a way, I mean, well, it doesn't really... In general, it can help to see that maybe it's one's, past wrong deeds that have caused the present circumstances and stuff. So the mind, so-called mind, doesn't react to the general state of affairs so strongly. Because there's the understanding that there are actions and fruits to the actions. I mean, apparent actions. And then those things can be understood more properly in general as well. So that the reactivity, there starts to become... the seeing of the reactivity, like PTSD reactivity, for example, can be seen more and more. There's also the term pain body, which plays a part in that emotional, painful reactivity, or the emotional pain that is underlying the reactivity to certain stimulus. And that can be understood and noticed when it starts to arise and appear. And when it's noticed to not be me and not belong to me or not belong to anyone, it's automatic, even though it can feel very intense. When there's that seeing, the kind of the sense of self starts to well, not shift, but just be taken out of the hurt, the sense of hurt. There's not the sense, there's not such a strong identity in the sense of hurt. But that can take a long time somehow. also, before that starts to, you know, be noticed that, oh, it's not so strong anymore. It doesn't last so long, for so long. For example, and that has required the understanding that whatever appears has nothing to do with separate me, actually. And the thoughts that claim that there is a me here who is suffering, those thoughts, there can be the background seeing and understanding that those thoughts are automatic and not belonging to anyone. Overdreamer chart trends orders. Fellow dreamers, I want to remind you all of the importance of exercising caution and good judgment in maintaining security at our encampments in Kavaudon. Because of sloppy behaviors among our colleagues in Menevia and Alcair, we now have a sect of Azura's followers actively working against us, aided by a representative of King Emeric, whom we hoped would not learn of our presence for some time yet. Due to this situation, our timeline must be accelerated. We must work quickly and efficiently, but also intelligently. Perform the tasks you have been assigned and take precautions to ensure these newly emerged enemies do not get the opportunity to intervene. On the positive side, we have succeeded in destroying Azura's shrine at the Weeping Giant, and I have now come here to Afran's Hold, where we will find more relics to aid in our cause. Follow my example. We conducted careful research and reconnaissance before coming here to ensure that our encampment will be secure and our objectives will be achieved. You should do the same. Now more than ever, our mistress looks to us to stay strong, be ever vigilant, and to assert her will. I hope you prove to be up to the challenge, and I hope to see you all soon in Wayrest. Supernally yours, Overdreamer Chartrand. I don't know who that is. There's one reason why I'm making these videos and talking about this, or this subject of so-called non-duality, is that there's just a subtle joy about it. Even though, I mean, I don't know if anyone is watching this or enjoying these videos. Still, in that intention of
That sword.
wanting to share,
You loved it more than you ever loved me.
sort of the sword that cuts down concepts. Yeah, there's a subtle joy in sharing these things, but it's all apparent. Nothing is real, of course. Like in this view here on the screen in this game, nothing is real. None of this exists. It's just light on the screen. But it's not wrong, it's not bad, it's not nihilistic or anything. Everything in a way is expression of unbounded freedom. Also life in general is an expression of unbounded freedom. And it can also appear as bondage and being imprisoned or whatever. But so-called bondage and apparent imprisonment only plays when there is apparent confusion about the state of affairs and not seeing, when there's not seeing the false as false. And the truth cannot be seen by that which is falsely taken to be existing, which is the separate sense of self, the illusory selfing, or the illusory product of selfing, which is the self, so-called self, separate self.
I am bound to your will.
Okay, we got her to fight beside us, on our side. That that praying pose or praying gesture is called namaste in India. I think, if I'm not mistaken, and namaste means something like I see me in you or you in me, like there's no difference. There are no separate selves. That's basically what it's supposed to mean, to my knowledge anyway. Not that it matters, like what it means. Or actually, it can be also the namaste thing. I see the divine in you, or the divine is recognized and acknowledged. The same divine that is in me is recognized and acknowledged in you, but there is no separate me and no separate you in reality. But it's just a customary gesture over there in India, for example. I've been to India a couple of times, all around the place. Sikkim was cool in the Himalayas. I really liked it. It was really beautiful. And Ramana Maharshi's ashram wasn't too bad either in the South India. But I'm not gonna talk about that more. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Just apparent travels. Oh, no, 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 no. I almost died there. I had to use the special attack, the F. Okay, what is this? What is this red circle here? So, the blade or whatever heals should be here. Somewhere. And it's relaxing when there is when there's no rigid need to get somewhere. Like none of this activity is going anywhere actually, and I have no need to prove anything or show off or anything like that. I'm totally just.
When they came, they took us into the courtyard. I thought you would rescue us. Where were you?
I'm just kind of just nothing remarkable or special, or and not even special in the unspecialness. And this is just conventional language. There's no such separate character anywhere. If I look, and who's looking anyway? Like, even that can be apparently questioned. But then the questioning ultimately also just drops, and there's just life as it is, as it always was. Even when the questioning or non-questioning was going on, apparently. And all those are just concepts in the end.
I am bound to your will.
So in a way, like, this life of mine, air quotes, mine, is totally worthless and meaningless. But it's actually great. It's very, there's such a freedom in that. Like, there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. In a way, like, life is already over, even though it's appearing to go on here. And there's no need to get to some goal. So that's just freedom. No worries, you know. Unremarkable guy doing unremarkable things, going nowhere, not trying to, no need to try to, you know, achieve anything really. Although, I mean, in this game, there's a lot of trying to achieve all kinds of stuff, but it's not real. And that's part of the fun here, you know. It's not serious, it's not real, but still, you know, why not? So right now I'm trying to achieve, apparently, well, I'm trying to win this battle first of all, and then trying to finish this quest and wanting to explore these places, see new sights and all that. And all of that is meaningless and insubstantial. But it doesn't matter. It's part of the joy and freedom of life, or freedom of whatever this is, that is not actually life nor death. Reality. I mean, reality is just one term, one concept among other concepts, of course. I don't know if I mentioned this previously, but the fighting system might look really chaotic and random, but it's actually kind of sophisticated. It does take some skill to execute some good moves and chain these moves so that it looks fluid. I'm not doing it well right now, but sometimes, you know, one gets into the flow of the combat and it looks a little bit like some kind of a dance or